Okay, Chef Bola Tito, that was really nice. The Eya, did you like it? Did you have a taste of it?
Wrap, I did.
I
and I wasn't
ate
the only person. Chineye ate and Tochi also ate.
Yeah.
It was
Paul.
Paul, Mr.
Why
Babatunde,
is it
and a
that-
host of others. Sorry,
Oh,
Abu
don't
and
worry, I
Cecil.
didn't too.
But can I just tell you about this lettuce wrap?
All right.
Tell her,
Looking at the meal, you think it's just a snack or something you just eat by the side and go, but
is
it's
filling.
actually filling. The chicken,
And it is
the
nice.
oh my
Is it
god,
spicy? You guys should stop doing. Don't exaggerate it. Just.
you know, and then the
Okay,
lettuce was
okay.
crunchy.
All right,
Okay,
this
time up,
program is
time
slant.
up, time up.
We're not
What?
done.
Oh, you're not done. You are
Yeah,
making
yeah, you were still talking about the
Eya,
You
Eya
know,
is actually
every bite
done.
from that lettuce wrap,
Oh
there's this
my
crunchy
goodness.
taste, and it just melts in your mouth. The
And
chicken
all
in
the
it.
flavors
Oh,
came
God.
together. Cecil, you want more?
All right, you
details?
guys should continue now. Abu, don't worry. We're going to do pepper soup and pounded yam.
Exactly, thank you. That's actually my favorite
Exactly.
one.
Tochi, we'll still join them.
Yes, now you
No,
know what's
you're
up
not
now.
invited.
You know, you let
This
us
one
Cecil
is
does not
invited.
have
Go and
one.
be
they should do
eating
Oyibo food.
lotus. Go and be eating
Firstly, you
crunchy.
said we should learn new things so that, you know, any of the marriage will work. We just learn
Yeah.
something new. Have you eaten lettuce and chicken wrap before?
No, I have a barbecue grill. We're going to do some
Yeah.
barbecue stuff.
Go and
Yeah.
No,
know.
you cannot do it without us. Just
All
calm
right, we
down.
have a caller on the line. Let's quickly take this. Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from? This is the slant.
Yes, I'm calling from Isama. My name is Stephanie.
Your name is what? Cecil.
Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie.
Yes,
All right,
yes, I'm
so
calling from Isama.
okay, Stephanie.
Yeah, the successful marriage is mutual. Mutual is preferable, but the arranged marriage is by the grace of God
Wow.
that feeling will come. Because when people have a problem in the arranged marriage, it's the person that joins the people together. It's the person who's going to be the issue. Because any little problem, they call the person and start complaining. The person is saying to me, I don't like her, like that, like that. But when the person goes mutually, that feeling of that love, anything that happens in the relationship, the person can handle it very well. So
Okay.
mutual
Stephanie.
marriage is more successful than arranged marriage.
All right, that's your position. Thank you very much for calling. Okay.
Another point. We keep getting points from this side and from that
What
side.
did she say?
Yes, it's actually the face of the two coins together at the end of the day. That when you get married, the person that arranged the marriage, when you have
Is
any
the person
single
to
problem,
blame.
you follow you you will blame
Why
that
is the
person.
truth?
It's
A
not
lot
a
of
lie.
people do
Where
that.
is the lie?
No,
It's
but
the truth.
yeah, it's the truth.
the
But at the
truth.
end of the day, if your parents are the ones that arranged the marriage, will you not call them and be blaming the?
No, but you know,
But you
No,
find
they don't
scenario
blame
where
their
they'll tell you, if
parents.
not for
Yes,
my
they
dad,
blame
you
their
won't be in my
parents.
house.
okay, but remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that when they're even still sending you out, they'll say, "Look, oh, if anything happens, you guys should be able to solve it." The same kind of motivational speaking that they
That
tell
is
us
being given
for-
You're
to
already
the-
there,
Yeah, so
so,
they're already-
you have to make
So
it
they're
work.
already going to tell you that so when you go in, just make sure you make it work. It is your home. It is it is you. It is the man. It is the woman. You make it work. So they tell them all that. Let's pick some messages from our Instagram page. All right. Pretty Blessing 34 says, in my opinion, it depends on the two persons involved. Sometimes arranged marriages become very successful and beautiful, but most times it is the mutually agreed marriages that is good and the best. Okay, Hoti Official says the best is always the mutually agreed marriage because the couple will know exactly what they are going into. I don't like arranged marriages, especially from my family.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's saying if it's from his family, yeah. Maybe so from what I understand especially from his family, that means maybe
He
if it's
doesn't
from
want
his
his
friend.
family to set up the.
So that if it's from his
Yes.
friend, well, he can.
a
he
friend
can.
cannot arrange marriage for you now.
Well, no,
Arranged
but-
marriage is
okay,
always
but from
comes
the
from the
family.
From
family.
the parents.
Okay, well, that's marriage. So, but they can just do a setup.
If they
connection.
set you up, like Aya said earlier, if you set up a meeting for us and then we decide to start dating, we can decide in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, in 1 year that I can't deal, I'm not getting married to this person. But when the family makes an arrangement for you to get married, you are
will
getting
get
married.
You
It's
are
not a
getting
relationship.
married. There is no relationship.
They're not
yes.
trying to tell you, oh, date
Oh,
this
yeah,
person, I'll
to
come
go
back
and
and
think
tell us,
about
so
it.
I'll come and tell us, can you
There's
do or
no
can
room
you
to
not
think about
do?
it. Just you are going
getting
into it,
married
you are
to that
going into
person.
it. and
Yeah.
you just have
ED.
to obey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and well, if they both obey and they both decide to want to make it work, that means they will have to put in a little extra effort. And I don't know, like I kept wondering about what Ekena Sigame talked about when he said many of these crashed marriages these days.
say
are
it properly. Marriage homicide.
I heard that. Yeah, he said that.
I heard that.
Marriage homicide.
Marriage homicide.
Marriage homicide has marriages that kill themselves or
Yeah.
something. Yes.
Murdered.
Yes, they actually get to. They are from couple that you would have wondered, when did Stanley's character just change like this and all that stuff. Yeah, you are doing. That sounds like you want to say something.
Of course, I'm wondering at what point you're noticing that Stanley has changed.
Stanley was like that all
Stanley
along.
all this while.
You just didn't
you
see
just
it.
realized Stanley changed.
And you expected something different when you get married.
Oh,
But you still saw Stanley.
probably you decide to see the other side of Stanley that Stanley has been displaying all this while. And
That's
you
what I'm
decide to
saying. You
give it
turned a
negativity.
blind eye to it.
And now you
and
are
then when you got
noticing.
married, you were expecting something different. And
You know-
Stanley
Yes.
was still old Stanley.
Say
Yeah,
our
exactly.
movies are a reflection of our society, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I've watched in some movies where there is this arranged marriage. Then they didn't tell the lady, for instance, that the guy has some
Squash,
Psych.
some mental disorders that are triggered by
Yes.
blah blah blah. And she goes into the marriage. He's all nice and romantic at the beginning. Then later she starts discovering all
She
that.
starts seeing all
Then
that.
these are some of the disadvantages. You don't get to know the inside details, the intricate details of this person.
Yes.
You just go ahead and marry, and then you start learning the good, the bad, and the kind of ugly in the marriage.
If it's going to change to a frog, from a prince to a frog, it's your meal.
All from a prince to
Then-
Shrek.
Yeah, and it's a
your
and it's a family where they tell you divorce is not in our family. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, bye
And
bye.
then, and then you will be in that marriage and be dying in silence.
You
because
will just
divorce is
buy
not in your
It's not
family.
Oh,
divorce.
God. All right. Before we've been talking a lot. We all have our various opinions, but calm down, everyone. Let's take a breather. It's time for a little break, but we'll be back on the slant with more. Stay with us.
All right, you're welcome back, and the program is still The Slant. Hope you are enjoying the program so far. We've been discussing arranged marriage and mutually agreed marriage. You know, and at this time of the program, you know, just like Cecil likes the
Food.
culinary, what does she
Part
usually
of
call
the
it?
program.
Part of the program. And I like the sports part of the program. And this is the entertainment part of sports, and we call it Sportainment with Bade Adeleye.
Hello there, I'm back again to take you on a quick trip to the other side of sports. Welcome to Sportainment. I'm Bade Adeleye. Now, let's go. As in our usual fashion, we kickstart with our story of the week. Up for showcase this week is snail racing. Snail racing, referred to as the slowest sport in the world, is a fun entertainment where two or more slow-moving snails race against each other. Races are started with the terminology ready, steady, slow. The race usually happens on a circular track where the snails start in the middle and race to the perimeter. Snail owners are not allowed to touch their snail during the race. They cannot also change snails or do something that will make the snail go faster than it should. The track is made up of a damp cloth on top of a flat surface and has a radius of 13 to 14 inches. The race number of each contestant is marked on their shell. The first snail to touch the outer circle of the ring is crowned the winner. And now to our top 3 comic sports videos of the week. Number 3 is The Drama King. Number 2 is The Tackle from Behind. Number 1 is a medley of epic sports fails.
Jump it! What's going on over here?
Ventidoro Alfonso Ariola. رونالدو سلطان السلاطين لدوري ابطال اوروبا. رونالدو.
And finally, to our sports movie of the week. Our pick this week is the 2018 South Korean sports comedy Champion. In the movie, a former arm wrestling champion raised in the US returns to South Korea for a tournament that could return him to glory, but he finds his life complicated by the appearance of the biological family he never knew. Check it out.
팔씨름이 그렇게 좋아?
내가 잘할 수 있는 게 그거밖에 없어서. 내가 이번 대회 한 놈을 내보내려고 하는데 This is all about you using me to make money. 이번이 중인지 몰라? 형, 위험해. 내가 실력으로 지더라도 포기하면 안 돼. 무조건 이긴다.
And that's all on Sportainment for this week. I will be back again with another interesting package. Till then, I am Bade Adeleye, and it's bye for now.
Sportainment with Bade snail competition. Seriously, I mean, we just get to see different things. I don't know, somehow we just have to find a way of unwinding and relaxing. Well, that's
watching that kind of sport, you need to be very patient, I think.
Yeah, and then on your mat, slow.
Let go.
Slow.
All right, guys, we've been discussing the topic arranged marriage versus mutually agreed marriage. Which one is more successful? Which one would you opt for? That has been our opinion, and we've had diverse views. So it's time for us to take our slants. Let's start from Tochi.
I opened the show.
You did?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay, you
Tochi
did. All right, Tochi
Thank
did.
you.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm
Tochi just take it.
Okay, so if the question is which is more successful, I would say they are both successful depending on the individual.
Exactly.
But if you ask me, which would I opt for? On a normal day, I would take mutually agreed because everyone wants to marry who they fall in love with. But stemming from the point that you made, getting into it with an open mind and an open box, feeling with what you want, I'm beginning to think the whole arranged marriage stuff. I mean, if you're arranging, I've said it before, if you're arranging with someone that has money, don't worry, we'll figure ourselves out.
Smart girl.
Don't worry, I'll arrange my elder brother.
If he has cheddars, my brother, bring it on.
Don't
Abu,
worry.
your
He's
position.
the crown prince.
Zamunda.
Well, just like Tochi said, it all boils down to the individuals. because when they get married, they are the ones to work it out themselves.
Yeah.
So arranged marriage or mutually agreed marriage, they are all successful, and they are also stories of both of them crashing. Understand? But if you ask me, I will say I'm already married, but it's not an arranged
Which
marriage.
one would you oh, it's not arranged.
It's not an arranged
Which one would you
marriage.
recommend to?
Oh, of course, the one I just did.
Which one did you
Mutually
do?
agreed.
Mutually agreed.
Mutually agreed marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, hey.
So when I started the show, I was slanting towards mutually agreed marriage. But with the point Cecil raised and where Tochi is slanting towards, I'm now seeing reasons why arranged marriage kind of, is making sense to me.
Yes, it's kind of
making a lot of. So
interesting.
my head is just, I have these conflicting things. I've not really agreed which one. But if you ask me which one I'm to go for, of course, I always choose mutually, agreed marriage. But I'm still contemplating arranged marriage.
Yeah.
But arranged,
Don't
but
get confused.
arranged marriage must be a guy with
All
cheddar.
right, my.
It's all about the Benjamins,
How will it
baby.
be all about the
While they are
Benjamins?
talking about the
All about the
Benjamins,
love.
They are talking about
love
the
will
Benjamins,
come.
love and all
It's
that.
With the
I would
Benjamins.
just like to tell you that it's been nice having you as
No.
part of the program.
Cecil, we must hear your slant today.
Hold down.
We must hear your
Let
slant
me read
today.
some messages. We have 2 messages or so from our Instagram. I'm okay with both. This is from Great Minds 98. In my opinion, I believe you can find love from any angle. Just make sure you study the person very well. Rhymas 2020 says any marriage is a marriage as long as the couple are happy. While World Adventure 59 says for me, mutually agreed marriage. And then my director is telling me to round up the program. And so I'll just say whichever is can be successful. It just depends on how much energy and work you get to put into it. And then from this point, I put on back my hoodie. Don't
Which
just
will you
like it?
opt for, Cecil?
Which will I opt for?
Yes.
Well, mutually agreed doesn't seem like a bad idea. Though if it's for the arranged, then we can now, if you will just try the teacher, if you will. All right.